This is my intro right here.
3, 2, 1, go.
What's up, everybody? My name is Nick Murphy. I'm one half of the Brothers Murph, and this is Metagame Minute. Metagame Minute is a weekly segment where I talk about anything I want to talk about in board gaming. Next week, Mike does the same thing. Weird how that works. We've only been doing this for almost 3 years now, which is pretty insane. We've almost had our own channel for 3 years. And this week, I want to talk about, I guess, underused themes, or rather what themes you would want to see more in board games. Mike and I have been thinking about this a lot lately, and one of the first top 10s we did on this channel, be linked above, is the top 10 underused themes in gaming. And it's funny because some of those have kind of come to fruition. Most of them haven't because they're generally underused themes, and themes tend to get used a lot in board games. And what I mean by that is the same themes tend to get used a lot. Obviously, a theme gets used a lot. You know, there's a lot of zombie games, there's a lot of Cthulhu games, there's a lot of tree work outside, as you can probably hear. But there's a lot of the same kinds of games. You know, the trope of trading Mediterranean, zombies, Cthulhu, the same games over and over and over again in terms of theme. You know, it's kind of like, I don't know what to put on this game. Slap Cthulhu on it, it'll be fine. And there's always a constant complaint of like, oh, I want new themes, I want new themes. So I just want to ask, like, what themes would you like to see? It could be like a whole range of games. It could be in this theme, or just like 1 or 2 games based on that. I like really unique themes. I've always thought something like Photosynthesis was really cool because it's about nature, but it's not even just about nature. You are the nature. You are the trees. It's an area control game where you're in a forest and you are trying to jockey for position in the forest as trees. I find that to be incredibly cool. Like, what a cool, awesome theme. I think one of the main reasons why Wingspan was as big as it was because the theme was different. Not necessarily a theme that people really care about that much. Like, I like the theme a lot, and like, I don't really care about bird watching. I'm not a bird watcher, but nonetheless, I was like, well, this is cool. At least it's different. And there's a lot of that always. So I want to ask, what themes would you like to see? Put them down in the comments below. One that I would really like to see, and there's a whole bunch I'd love to see, but one I'd really, really love to see is dogs. Because I love dogs. We have 2 dogs. Well, I don't have 2 dogs. Mike has 2 dogs. But nonetheless, we have dogs, and I love cats to death. I love cats so much. But there are a lot of games about cats. I mean, a lot. There are so many games about cats, and there are no games about dogs. There's only one that I can think of, and that's like, there was a game like on Kickstarter a long time ago called Agility. You know, I think it was about like dog shows, or like dogs doing those like agility courses or whatever. And I remember thinking, this was years ago now, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. That's like a game about dogs. There's not very many games about dogs. And especially in the last few years, there's been so many games about cats and no games about dogs. And I'm like, can dogs get a game? Can dogs get a game? That'd be sweet. I love dogs. Dogs are great. So dogs is one for me. I'm like, how about some games about dogs? Little puppies, you roll around? Puppy Cafe, not Cat Cafe. Cat Cafe is great. But nonetheless, that's one that's like, you're like, huh, there are no games about that theme. And dogs is one of those for me. So put it down in the comments below which ones you would like to see. Again, it could be something just small like dogs, or it could be something big or something like that. Put it down in the comments below. I love thinking of new themes for board games. I love when a board game has a new cool theme to it. So put that down in the comments below. And until next time, whether you want to see more and more games about sliding glass windows, or, I don't know, you just want more Cthulhu games. Remember, the more meta, the more better. Thank you so much for watching that video. If you want to check out last week's Metagame Minute with Mike, check out this video up here. And that video down there is going to be something that YouTube thinks you would like, which is interesting because they don't even know you, Greg, Jill, Baltazar. And also make sure to subscribe and share this video and comment down below like you're supposed to do. And thank you so much for being here.